Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we were able to finish up the war here in Birya Narens, which we had volunteers participating in. It did get us a fair bit of army experience. We still have our volunteers down here in Kenya, and still generating some army experience from there, but, you know, not quite as much as we had before. Some more wars have popped up here and there. There's still actually quite a few wars in the list, so we'll see how things go with all of those. And we're continuing to work on expanding the army as well, and we've been focusing on trying to get a new battleship design done with some research that we've been doing. We're just about to finish radar detection, which should get us some radar. And I guess we got armor-piercing capped shell, which really isn't necessary to begin to design. I really want radar because I want some radar on these ships. And on all subsequent ship designs. Well, at least, you know, cruisers and some destroyers potentially. So that is what we are currently working on. Now, we have been pushing the support for non-aligned in the government, well, in the populace, and that has been over 50% for quite some time, and but we haven't got any events for it. I did run a bit of a test where I ran the time forward a bunch, and nothing really happened, even as the non-aligned support crept towards 75% and everything else. So I went ahead and made the decision to take matters into my own hands, and I have flipped us over to a non-aligned government. So we're good to go. We still apparently have an election, which makes sense since it's more of a more of a constitutional monarchy than an absolute one. So there we are. That should change the tension limits that we need. Generate war goal tension limit is at 50% instead of 100%, which I think that we can deal with. Join faction tension limit is at 40%. Lend-lease, send volunteers, guarantee tension limit, all that sort of stuff. So we should be good to go there. Can I ban Democratic parties? I should be able to do that. Anti-democratic raids? No. Base stability drop? Ooh. See, I wonder if I turn these off. Can I remove those? No, apparently I can't. Alright then. No big deal. So, we need to get our world tension above 50%. With already a bunch of wars going on all over the place. That should be fine. What we're gonna do is, I was looking around, and we're going to start staging some coups. Let's see, you currently have an absolutist ruling party, but you have a fairly significant democratic support in your country, so I'm going to stage a democratic coup. Send it. Destabilize that country. Oz Dumadites, can you guys be cooed? Yeah, but you don't really have a party that's large enough that would make it make sense. What about France? No. Japan? You're fascist, but you have a large democratic Marxists. Interesting. Stage a coup. Do it. Okay. We'll do a couple of those. Alright, there's our radio detection. I'm going to continue to work on radar. Decimetric radar. Creek declared war on Choctaw. 43%. Birnayarans declared war on Deccan. Saka joined Middle Eastern Confederation. I think that is our first faction that has formed. Let's see. Yes, we have the Byzantine Empire. We have the Nasrids. And we have Saka, who have joined a faction. Interesting. Alright, so does that give me the ability to put radar on ships? Or do I need to wait for decimetric radar? Let me see. Let's go into a new ship design. We have a 1940 heavy ship hull. Let's see what we can get. No, I still cannot put radars on there just yet. Okay. We're going to have to wait for that decimetric radar. Okay, let's see. Do you still need to be training? No, you don't, so stop. Okay. Do you still need to be training? No, you don't. So stop. Okay. Do you still need to be training? Yes, you do. Do you need to be training? No, you don't. So go ahead and stop. Alright. 33 Army experience. Are there any more adjustments that I can make here to some of our stuff? So I put heavy tanks in here, but we don't have any support. They really could use some support. Signals, I think. Logistics, yes. Support anti-air, yes. Save that. There we go. That is really going to put some loads on our support equipment. Yep. Combined arms is done. Alright, good. Let's just keep going with this. Tactical control. Alright, so when are these coups going to fire? Just out of curiosity. 28th of June of 42. Okay, so like a year from now. I'm guessing it's probably the same thing for Japan. Submarine effort. Creek declared war on Creek. A civil war. 28th of June, 1942. Excellent. Destroyer effort. Go ahead and grab that. Speaking of destroyers, we probably don't need you training any further. Nope. You're all good. You guys could use some training, though. Go to it. You guys, too. Get to it. How about you guys? We have a few ships that could use some training. Go ahead and hit it. And same thing here. There we go. And you guys could use some training. Alright, excellent. And we have 2 more light cruisers that are ready to go. So we will go ahead and create a new task force. Light cruiser, and a bunch of destroyers. You guys are going to go there. And you're going to be a patrol fleet. Yelinomek joined the South American Combine. Really? Which is who? Creek apparently has some territory down there. Oh, that's Creek Rebels. There's some fighting here in Brazil. Interesting. The Iroquois have joined a faction, have created a faction. There's still fighting going on between the Choctaw and the Osage. I'm not going about sending a single division. I could send 11 divisions to the Inca, but I'm not going to. Free civilian factories. Get some more military factories going. Armor-piercing cap shell. Floating airfields. Alright. Let's get Grand Battle Fleet. Research that. And... we need some more new ship designs. '40s carrier hull? Cruiser hulls. Let's grab some cruiser hulls. Oh, the other thing I need to do is I need to modify... I think I forgot that that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to edit the armored division. I forgot about that. Oh well. I mean, they're fine as they are right now. We just need to convert them over to medium tanks. And we have nowhere near enough medium tanks in stockpile to satisfy that if we were to convert that over. So, we'll let those guys pile up a little bit. %, world tension. Well, you guys are no longer needed to exercise. You guys could use some training, though. Go for it. You guys could use some training. Do it. You guys as well. You guys could use some training. Go for it. There. 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 Those guys are fine. Alright, decimetric radar is done. Enables building radar station. Enables improved decimetric naval search radar. Improved, but does it let me do it in the first place? 1936 battleship. You are decommissioned. Okay. Converted battleship hull. We don't need you. Converted cruiser hull. We don't need you. Yeah, get rid of all these guys. There we go. Okay, if I were to alter you, can I put radar in there? Yes, we can finally get some radar. Okay, so let's go ahead and design this thing then. Give it some radar. Okay. Give it fire control. Some better anti-aircraft guns. Our top-end engines. Secondary batteries. Good. And battle. This is going to be a battleship, not a battle cruiser. I don't know if we're going to use any battle cruisers. Battleship armor. There we are. Alright. Main guns. Heavy battery 3s. Do it. Max speed. Heavy battery 3s. It's an odd place to put a heavy battery. Let's see, what are these actually? These are 38 centimeters. I think that's 14 inches. In twin mounts. Well, I don't think it gets that specific. But the graphic shows. So that's what. I mean, it doesn't really matter the difference between there and there. But yeah, we'll go with 8 14-inch guns. I think that's 14-inch. I'm not really sure. Let's see. More secondary batteries. And even more secondary batteries. No, let's actually go for an improved... Actually, do we want to give it a float plane? No. We're going to go for an improved anti-aircraft armament there. So there we are. And I did decide what I'm going to actually call this. This is going to be the Congo class. Which is a bit of a pun. If you're familiar with World War II era battleship classes, particularly of the Imperial Japanese Navy. Alright, there we go. But it's referenced the Congo, which is this area over here. Which is one of our colonies. Alright. So, how many of those ships do we want to build? A bunch? Well, considering that I have 10 battleships in each fleet that need to be replaced, that's ridiculous. Yeah, let's get them under construction then. Let's get them going. Let's just keep going with however many I can actually build. We're going to need a new carrier class, I think, here at some point. And I think we'll leave it at that. Yes. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we'll get 12. Okay. So that'll be, what? 4 to each of these, which means I'm going to have to take a couple of these and send them directly to the Black Sea Fleet. And actually, let's go ahead and just tell them to go directly to their fleets. You go directly to the Baltic Fleet, you go directly to the Baltic Fleet, you go directly to the Colonial Fleet, you go directly to the Colonial Fleet. Alright, there we go. Alright, destroyer effort. We got a new cruiser hull. Done. Let's get the new carrier hull going. And let's see. Aviation effort. Let's start working on theirs. World tension's at 43%. Kenyan Shockwave War is not going anywhere. Alright, computing machine. Let's get some encryption. Actually, hold on. Construction 3. No, we're going to work on some encryption and decryption. Work on those. Osage has capitulated. Alright, so you are Cav. You guys are going to go there. I think. No, you're not. Change the plans. You guys are forming a new army. I think we're going to put you in there. Yes. And then I'm going to start to fill you in. That wasn't exactly what I... What? Come on. Why? Why are you doing this? There we go. Okay, that should work. Alright, and then once you guys are where you need to be, go ahead and start exercising, because you're going to need some additional training. Good. Free military factories. What are we behind on? Light self-propelled artillery and heavy tanks. Alright. Heavy tanks. Keep going for heavy tanks. Let's start getting some radar stations built. Along our border. Creek Civil War is getting pretty close. Oh, Osage capitulated. Creek. Should I send some troops here? I think I should probably do that. We're gonna need what? 11 divisions, right? $11 divisions. I need to send someone else over there. Alright, so we've got what? There. We're gonna need... I'm gonna need some more assault divisions. Alright, you guys. Let's go ahead and take... Let's take 11 of these guys, split them off into a different army. Give them a general. Just any general here. I don't like that, but we'll go with it. Okay. I'm going to send 11 divisions of tanks to you. They have decided to allow it. And they're going to be in a civil war in about half a year. Well, a little bit more than half a year. I'll do some light self-propelled artillery there. More free civilian factories. Let's continue to build our radars. Everywhere. Research finished. We have a new carrier hull. And we finished this line out. We'll keep researching that. We're going to need the inclined belt cruiser armor scheme. Research that. The 11 divisions we sent have arrived. Excellent. Get on over to the Brazilian border and let's see what we're dealing with here. Aviation effort is done. We can't do why we fight yet. We need to have more than 75% world tension. If I can get that above 50%, I can start making my own fighter focus. It has been over 50% before. Alright, so you... offensive line. Let's see if we can turn the tide here. Why are you not strategically redeploying? Strategically redeploy, please. Get that planning bonus. Alright, and as soon as they're topped out... Good enough. Go. Well, they seem pretty much incapable of winning here. Let's see, could we send them some air volunteers? Just... They'll allow volunteer air forces. Let's see, who do we want to send? Can I start providing some close air supports? Send a wing of fighters and a wing of close air support. Do they even have any airfields? Yeah, they do. Air volunteers plane limit. Means I can send a little bit more. They don't have anything there. Oh well, it's free army experience. Now, what I can do here is I should actually be able to edit this and say, you guys can switch over to medium tanks. Now, that is going to screw these divisions up pretty good. Because suddenly they don't have any equipment. You guys may want to stop for a time being. Until you can start getting some distributions of medium tanks. Which, I mean, we should have... We're short 3,000 of. Okay. The Iroquois have assumed faction leadership of the South American Combine. Well, that makes sense. Okay, and we are over time here. So... It is 1942. We should probably improve our artillery. There we go. Aviation effort 2. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stop here for now. We have some coups in the planning. We really need to get some world tension going here. I think eventually you're going to run Brazil out of manpower and material. Alright, so yeah. We'll see what happens with the coups when they are ready to go. And then we'll see what that does for some world tension. Alright, so for now, go ahead and stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.